Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is your 2024 Love Tarot forecast, so that's what we'll be looking at. We'll sort of take a look at something that needs to be released from 2023, and then the rest of the spread we'll be looking at what might unfold in the year ahead. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Leo. That's fine. If you feel the need to flip the energies around, no worries. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So happy to have you here, especially at this time of year. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. And if you are new, I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here on the regular by subscribing below. Help me get these messages out to other people just like you who are looking for them. That's the whole point. It's the pay it forward part. Okay, so I am pulling from Prairie Majesty Oracle to activate the reading. We are also in the energy of the full moon in Cancer, the last full moon of the year. So be sure that you are focusing on what you're grateful for. And then a final purge and release of anything that has caused you emotional distress or discomfort. That is the realm of Cancerian energy, right? So, full moon blessings to all. And here we go. So with this deck, you get a word for the year, a totem, and a question or thought to ponder for the coming year. And your word is glitter. But of course it is, Leo. And your totem is cottonwood. And your question to ponder, I love this for you, is what gift awaits, right? So for 2024, Leo, all that glitters could be gold. It feels, what gift awaits? Where's the sparkle and the glitter and the glam for my Leonine friends? Yes, I love that. I'm laughing because I have more Leo in my chart than anything else. So I'm like co-opting that word for the year. Okay, my friends, so let me pull the spread. I will give you my general impressions, but we'll get details and clarification from the clarifiers. I will add an extended will be the romance reading where we will, say that 3 times fast, look at if someone's coming back from the past or if someone new is on your path in 2024. So here we go. Ooh, Ace of Wands is the release card. Interesting. I kind of like it. I know it looks a little daunting with a tower here, but let me explain myself. So there's something here that there's been when I see the Ace of Wands, I think of momentum. I think of inspiration, passion. In reversed energy, it's like a failure to launch. It's the lack of passion. It's the lack of motivation. It's something that you've just kind of let languish on the vine. That is what you're releasing in 2023 is sort of reversed Ace of Wands energy, because the energy for 2024, your curiosity is up. I like it. The Page of Swords is looking for information, spire detective of the tarot as he is known to be. But it feels to me like there might be some communication of truths that you're looking for, opportunities around that. It could also just be that your curiosity is piqued and it sort of wakes you up out of something that has been like maybe 2023 was just doldrums. I'm feeling a shift of that. What's coming toward you? Is somebody coming towards you in an energy and spirit of cooperation? This could be a friend. It could be something that began as a friendship, right? And maybe petered out along the way, but it is about cooperation and building foundations, shoring up a foundation upon which you can build something, because what you're meant to explore in 2024 is why this tower came down. So this position, card position, the intention around it is it's something you have to explore. So there was not a solid foundation in the past, but I think the solid foundation is coming toward you. You'll explore what fell apart or what wasn't sustainable. An important lesson you're learning in 2024 is how to ride through the storm a little bit, how to process the overwhelm of emotions. Maybe there's a lot that hasn't been processed. And it's time to sort of go through your 7 cups of crazy here and sort through all the emotional upheaval, especially if there was a tower. And the tower could have been last year, it could have been a long time ago. But I feel in 2024, that's what you're exploring, and you finally get to process all of the emotions, all of the overwhelm, but also all of the options that are now available to you. Because we grow from exploring our emotional body. We grow from understanding, when we're riding the roller coaster of highs and lows and we finally get some perspective, we grow from that. And then you're off to the races in your next highest timeline, the Wheel of Fortune, a turn of fate in your favor. Feels like something is expanding, some blessings coming in your next highest timeline. So, now that I said it, we got the glitter card. I love that we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's could be some real big blessings coming your way. Wouldn't that be nice? So let's look at the Ace of Wands. This is from 2023, right? There was probably a desire for a return that would bring some healing and allow you to move forward and get some peace of mind. The calmer waters card underneath. Feel like it didn't happen. It didn't happen. The one you waited for didn't return. The divine gift of inspired passion was never seized. So that's what you're releasing. What you held on to, but that didn't materialize in 2023. So now let's see. The Page of Swords is the overall energy for 2024. Right. Absolutely. Yeah, you're going to get curious about this 7 of Cups. And when we see the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords together, these two cards together, it's like situational anxiety and depression. I'm not diagnosing anybody here. I'm saying situational, right? And it has to do with a sacred connection. So instead of being in the depths of that, you're releasing it. You're releasing it and you're getting curious about it. So it feels like a little bit of like your eyes are opening and you're getting more curious about all that transpired, because you're now doing it from a place of curiosity instead of being in the depths and the throes of that disappointment or those setbacks. So now what's coming toward you, 3 of Pentacles, feels very supportive. The Moon, Emperor, Queen of Wands. So whoever this Emperor is, divine masculine energy, I feel you're both, what's coming toward you is a recognition of a person who's fallible, who has insecurities, and whose lack of cooperation maybe left you feeling somehow disempowered. There is a lot of chemistry between you and this person. And I feel what's coming toward you is the cooperation that this person has been in the past too afraid to step into for whatever reasons. But you're going to learn about that, because this 7 of Cups and 9 of Swords can be shared energy, especially since we have the Lovers here and now we've got the Emperor. So don't be surprised if you're identifying with Empress energy at this time, because I'm really feeling like what's coming toward you is the return of a friendship where something maybe got blown out of proportion. I feel like you're going back to basics. You have to go back to the kind of the scene of the crime, so to speak, for what wasn't sustainable, so you can create the structure of something with a little bit more of attention on the depth of the friendship. and what you really want for each other. You know, that good part of the energy. And I feel that got lost. And so whoever this is, this emperor, I feel they have to overcome some insecurities and apprehensions. But it does look like the friendship comes back, you know, into form. So let's look at the Tower. Yeah, you're exploring. What are you exploring in 2024? You're sort of manifesting the cleanup on aisle 5, right? Clearing the air. There's some Leo energy, overcoming all the obstacles, that everything that occurred that brought that tower down, that showed you what wasn't sustainable, what wasn't built on a solid foundation. So I do feel you're manifesting the exploration of the truth of that situation. Kind of the same as the Page of Swords, but a little bit more based on communication, clearing up misunderstandings, you know, and having your say. Having your say. And it could also be something that you're exploring it because this person comes in and starts to share their feelings or their thoughts or their perceptions. And that's when you realize, oh, the reason why they didn't return is all this insecurity. They had fears. Could be fears of rejection. Could be fears that things would fall apart again, right? And maybe things ended so badly in the past for some of you that would keep any rational human being away from facing that head on. But I feel like there will be an opportunity to overcome those obstacles, to get your game face on, to embody the courage, strength, and confidence that is needed to finally get through it. And these two help each other. So it does feel like it's shared energy. An important lesson you're learning now is about this Seven of Cups. I don't think it's your Seven of Cups. I think it's the Emperor. I feel whoever this person is, they really psyched themselves out. I kind of feel they were a hot mess. And absolutely, after this tower came down, and they absolutely resisted any kind of, you know, reconciliation or return. Because there's the King of Cups, a lot of emotional overwhelm. The King of Cups doesn't speak their feelings very well, doesn't, you know, struggles to communicate, but it isn't for the lack of the feeling. I say this over and over again. Our King of Cups here is associated with the sign of Scorpio, and feelings run deep, still waters run deep. And it feels to me like this, what you're going to learn about is just how emotionally leveled this person was by that tower. And you're going to be exploring that tower from a position of like having all the tools at your disposal to get the clarity and to finally overcome it. But what your whole year will be about is that curiosity of like, what really happened here? What happened for me was devastating enough, but I think you're going to realize how much it leveled this person, because what you get here is that, oh, now I see. The Ace of Swords is that aha, that epiphany of the defensiveness is really a cover for a deep emotionality that was very overwhelming for your person. So I'm not saying you didn't have your own Seven Cups to deal with. And I'm not saying that this Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords doesn't belong to you. I'm saying it was shared. It was shared. And especially because we have the Lover's card here. Almost like your twin souls, both feeling the same thing. But what you get to learn a lesson about is that this person not making the return and you know, almost that unexpressed passion that caused you a sense of emotional overwhelm and anxiety and sleepless nights and something that you kind of couldn't let go of. I feel like you're going to see clearly that it did just as much to upset the emotional nature of this person. who you maybe never saw in that light. Wow. This is going to be a year of discovery for sure. Let's see the Wheel of Fortune in your next highest timeline. What does the Wheel of Fate have in store for you? Oh, yeah. There's a surrender coming. The time will be right for a surrender, a beautiful message of love, something sincere, maybe even an apology. But I feel like the communication opens up. It becomes loving and tender and caring. Kind of like it was worth sort of pressing pause for all this time. And then you get to take that leap of faith. I do feel you're leaping into something known. I don't think it's unknown. It's almost like the pause is finally released and we surrender to this beautiful timing, and all the love comes to the surface in a tender way. Obviously, you know, the pages are messengers, so it's about communicating. It's about messages from the heart that are sincere and that sort of help bring about some healing. I'm not seeing healing cards, but I'm feeling it in the power of the Wheel of Fortune and the surrender of the Hanged Man. So we have Jupiter and Neptune there. There feels something expansive and positive and uplifting. And it's like, yeah, taking that leap for love. Really beautiful, Leo. So that's what I'm looking at for 2024. I'm going to give you the astrology. Don't forget the link to the extended is in the first sentence below. And that's going to be looking at the forecast for if somebody is returning for you from the past. Could be this person. Fair question. Or if someone totally new is coming on the path, and then we'll clarify if, you know, whichever one comes through. Maybe it'll be both. You never know. So this is what we have. We have the Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy, Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got the Lovers is Gemini. The Moon is Pisces. Our Emperor is Aries. The Queen of Wands is Aries. So that feels like a very powerful chemistry between you, but also something that may occur, maybe coming toward you in Aries season. So keep that in mind. The Tower is Mars, which rules, wait for it, Aries. We've got the Magician is Mercury, Virgo, and Gemini. More Gemini in our Knight of Swords. A lot of Gemini in this reading. That's your card, Leo. The Strength card. King of Cups is Scorpio. And our Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. We've got Neptune here in the Hanged Man, which rules Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and our Page of Cups. And the Fool is the planet Uranus. Expect the unexpected. Anything can happen and probably will, which rules the sign of Aquarius. So that's what I have for you. You got some glitter coming your way. What gift awaits? And I think for you, it's the gift of awareness, of knowledge, of insight into what was happening for your person while you were in your own field of Seven of Cups, of your own suffering. What were they really going through? Because I have a feeling you haven't seen it. You haven't seen any clues about it, but you're going to get a whole ton of them. That's what I have for you. The link to the extended is below. I'm heading there now. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.